Hello everyone, my name is Michael Sky King. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, me and you. If you're coming in for the very first time, thank you for coming. Hit the subscribe button and the bell. And if you're coming back for the second time, the third time, you are most welcome here. With you. Now, today I'm going to be talking about how I paid off my 3 million Uganda shillings before I actually went out of my 9 to 5, and how it paved way for me to actually quit my 9 to 5. So, how did I first of all get into debt of 3 million? Yeah, I have a friend of mine, he's called Eddie. There's a project I needed to finish. Yeah, I really needed to finish, but because of my 9 to 5, I could not afford the project or what I was going to do in the shortest time possible. Actually, it was going to take me about 2 years to get that money if I was to start the project. Yet I didn't want it to take me that long because, as you know, 9 to 5s pay peanuts. I'm not talking about everyone's 9 to 5, but mine was paying peanuts, yeah? Peanuts. So I couldn't really get the money. So I went to him. I was like, yo, Eddie, I need 3 million. And you know what? He told me, okay, how are you going to pay this money off? Of course, I told him per month I'm going to be giving you this amount and this amount, basing on the money that I was saving up and everything. So at every month, I made sure I give him a certain amount of money so that I pay off the debt. Did the money that I get for the project really help me? Unfortunately, it didn't help me at all. But that's life, yeah? That's life. It didn't help me. It was a loss. Total loss. And I don't look at the past. That money is gone. I paid it off. So I remember one time when the month has just started, I started paying off Eddie every end of month. And it was, to be honest, I told you on this channel, we're going to be honest, it was hell for me. Like, every time I used to pay him, I used to really survive, just survive. Sometimes not even eat food, yeah? But how did this help me? How did it pave way for me to quit my 9 to 5? Because my ultimate goal was to quit my 9 to 5. I was tired of it. It was frustrating. It was stressing. You guys that are watching this channel, I know you clicked on this video because you know what it feels to work a 9 to 5. I know you know what it feels. So we share the same feelings and same everything when it comes to 9 to 5. Now, I used to really survive when I used to pay him off. But the moment I paid him off, yeah, I felt relieved. I felt relieved and I was ready to quit my 9 to 5. Now, what did this mean? This meant that I actually did not have money left on me before I quit. Yeah? I actually didn't have money left on me because that month I paid him. And of course, I had this money to survive, and I had to travel. Like, if you watch my previous video, I talked about how I moved from where I was staying. I moved 8 hours, 7-8 hours away from where I was staying. And of course, I had to move with some things of mine. And that transport was, it was squeezing. Like, I don't know. But God helped me. I told you in the other previous video how I got the transport and how, you know the story. If you're coming here for the very first time, if you're coming here for the first time, I got to tell you, the way I got the money is that I got a gig. I'm a DJ. I got about 100k Uganda shillings, which is about how many dollars? $30? About 30. Yes, about $30. I got a gig of $30. That's how I was able to get money to move. Now, how did it pave way for me? That is the most important question. First of all, it showed me that I could actually survive with less money. So, meaning if I could survive with less money, I could actually quit. Yes, I could quit my 9 to 5 because the fear was, how am I going to survive if I quit my 9 to 5? How am I going to survive? How am I going to pay rent? Yeah, but now, after living for the whole year, off like certain amount of money away from me, which was going to the debt, I realized, you know what? there's a way I can place myself in a way where I can literally survive on the smallest money possible. Because I knew I was going to quit, and this money that used to come in monthly from my job was not going to be there anymore. You understand? So it helped me pave way. Like I started becoming confident. In my heart, I was like, sure, if I could pay off this debt and I'm not dying, they are not chasing me out of the house and everything, then I'll do it if I could. So the moment I paid off the debt, I made the decision to go. I actually didn't wait to save up more money for me to go. You know how they tell us, when you're about to quit your 9 to 5, you need to save up about like 6 months of your monthly expenses. I couldn't, because I was actually very frustrated about the job and everything, and I was like, you know what? I've worked here 6 years, 5 years, I'm done. I don't care if I have the money to quit or not. Actually, I had no money at all, but I did it anyway. What does this mean to you? If I had the debt and I was very focused and I was like, you know what? I do not care what comes up. Most of you people that are watching this channel, you have actually more money than I do. I actually don't have money. But you who is watching, maybe you have parents, that's your backup plan. Maybe you have friends that are your backup. Maybe you have savings, 30K US dollars saved in your account. Actually, I've never seen that money, but one day I will. Because you guys subscribe and everything, one day I will. So it gave me a lot of confidence. I was like, okay, I have paid off the debt. No one owes me or me owing them? English. Either owing them or them owing me. Like, I had no debt. I was debt free. So, and I also, I knew that I had no responsibility. I have no girlfriend, no child to look after, no wife. Like, I'm literally me. The way I am, that's it. The only thing that was really holding me back was the debt. When I paid off that debt, I was like, you know what? To hell with this 9 to 5. I went, relocated, and now I'm here trying to grow this YouTube channel and everything, yeah? So, if you're there and you have, sometimes I would want to really motivate you guys. I would really want to show you that a guy like me who had like nothing, still has nothing, can quit the 9 to 5. You see, your mental health is very important. That's what I can say. It is you. You need to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself first, man, I don't know, if you're putting other people first, these are jobs, you're on a job, a 9 to 5 that you actually don't like, and it's putting you on pressure that anytime, any day, the boss or the HR is going to come up and send you a termination letter without a warning. Because these things happen in my country. Actually, at my previous job, it did happen. They laid off people without giving them any form of warning letter, nothing. Just send you an email, you're done, you can no longer work with us, and everything, and such things. Now, such things used to really, really scare me as a person, yeah? You used to keep me on my toes, like, if this guy wakes up one time and he tells me, you know what, Sky, you can no longer work here, what am I going to do? Yeah? So, all that stress and pressure that you're still facing right now, if you do not make the decision to go, you are going to still have those thoughts and those and the fears and those mixed emotions, and you're not going to live your life, yeah? And by the time you make, I don't know, it's not really too late to make the decision, yeah? And don't worry, no one of us knows tomorrow. Let me give you a scenario, yeah? You can save up 3 years of your money, monthly expenses, yeah? And you quit your 9 to 5. I'm giving you 2 scenarios. You quit your 9 to 5, you're very secure, you have paid off your mortgage, let's say, your kids have gone to school, maybe they are done with school and everything, you've saved up very well, and 1 week after quitting the 9 to 5, your money is gone. Maybe, God forbid, you get a very serious disease, and you need to take that money out to help you out. So nobody really knows tomorrow. Or you can be like Sky. I had nothing in the bank. Of course, I paid off my debt, and I dived into this thing head first. Like, you know what? I either do YouTube or I starve to death. Yeah. Of course, my YouTube channel right now hasn't paid me. To be honest, if you look down at the subscribers, or maybe you may be looking at it right now and the subscribers are up, but as the making of this video right now, I think I have like 8 subscribers. Actually, every time I see a subscriber, I'm like, yeah, I'm stepping close to the goal, closer to the goal, closer to the goal. And that keeps me going each time. Every time I'm like, you know what? I'll keep making these videos. This is my backup plan. Yeah? But of course, I don't want to waste any time of yours. If you're tuning in for the very first time to this YouTube channel, you're most welcome. This YouTube channel is going to be talking about my journey of how I quit the 9 to 5 and how the journey is going up to now. Yeah, I think in the next video we shall be talking about how I'll be telling you what I've been going through in this new place. Actually, this is my friend's place. This is not my place. This is my friend's place. Let me first put the fire back. Yeah. Sorry, the fire has to be, you know, but I don't know. Yes, the fire makes the video look nice. I saw it, I copied it, yeah. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. We shall meet again. The next time I'm coming here, we are going to be talking about what I'm doing as of now and how it's going, how I'm fitting into the place. I remember the first videos I'm putting on vests. Now I'm putting on a sweater because the place is kind of cold. I had no clue that the place was going to be this cold, but yo, the place is cold. Yeah, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Like, share, and comment, because every time you do that, my videos will get to move. And actually, you who is there watching right now, you are adding something to my goal. You know, you're adding a brick. So stay tuned. I love you. Blessed. Adios.